Good afternoon. It is straight up noon. We are broadcasting live from the Animal Welfare Alliance in Poplar Bluff. Coming up in about maybe 1 minute from right now, we're going to show off some amazing animals. We're going to show off Winston. We've got Cranmer and Sally and Coleslaw. We'll be able to show those animals to you in just a moment. Also, we'll be introducing you to Dr. Catherine Bell with the Hillcrest Animal Hospital coming up in just a moment. Make sure and share this video for us. Let us know you can hear everything okay and see everything just well. And we'll be right back with you in under 1 minute. Welcome, everybody. We are broadcasting live from Hillcrest Animal Hospital here in Poplar Bluff. I've got Dr. Catherine Bell beside me from Hillcrest. We're with the Animal Welfare Alliance of Southeast Missouri in Poplar Bluff, and we're doing another adoption day. And Dr. Catherine, thank you so much for allowing us to be here. And the object is to get these animals a loving new home.
Absolutely. That's always the object at AWA, is trying to get we want to empty this place out.
Absolutely. So let's talk about what you guys do at Hillcrest Animal Hospital. First off, you guys have a brand new, beautiful facility on Shelby Road. How's it going out there so far?
It's going great. Do you want me to take the mic?
Oh, sure.
Okay. I like to hold it. It's going great. We love our new facility. We always thought that this was such a great building, and we spent so many years here, but it was definitely time to grow and expand. And we built that building bigger than what we ever thought we would need, and yet somehow we filled it up. So it's great. We love it, and we really love working with AWA to help spay and neuter these animals. And that way, once they're spayed and neutered, we can get them out into homes even faster.
You know, most people don't know. I like this. You interview me for a change.
I
like this. So, most people don't know that you guys have more doctors than just yourself and Dr. Mason as well.
Yes, actually, we have 5 doctors at Hillcrest Animal Hospital now. It was Dr. Mason and I for a really long time, and, we enjoyed just the 2 of us, but then again, just like the building, it was time to grow. And so we have Dr. Caitlin Garner, who's been with us for a couple of years, Dr. Rachel Chall, and then our newest one is Dr. Bailey Ferris, and she's kind of a local girl from up the Silva area. So we're very, very thankful to have all of them on our team.
Well, here's what I want to do, because this is fun for me. I'm going to step out of the camera, and I'm going to let you and Diana show these animals and talk a little bit about them. Is that okay with you?
That's fine with me. Yep. All right, Diana, who do we have first?
We have Coleslaw. So she came to us. She was very pregnant, and we weren't really sure when she was due because she's a real tiny cat. Well, she ended up having 8 kittens, and she's definitely a love bug, that's for sure.
Are her kittens all grown now, and or do they have new homes? Do you know?
Not yet. They just got fixed, and they're just waiting for their new family to come find them.
Sounds great. Well, Coleslaw is very sweet. She's like just chilling right here in her arms, and she was even really hesitant to get out of the kennel. She's like, I love this life. Like, why would I want to exit my little home? But yeah, she's a super sweet girl, and just looking for a new home to call her own. Anything else about Coleslaw that you...
Not really. She's just really relaxed and needs someone to constantly give her love.
Yeah. All right, that's you guys. You need to come adopt Coleslaw.
So talk about, what you see at the Hillcrest Animal Hospital. Talk about the animals you guys see. One thing that when I took a tour of the building, first off, a very nice facility, but you guys have a separate area for dogs and cats.
Yes. So we actually have split lobbies. So studies have shown that cats especially are much less stressed whenever they come to the hospital and they cannot see, hear, or smell dogs. And so we made the decision to split our lobby. And so when you walk in the front door, you can go feline or canine. And in the feline area, we also actually have something called Feel-Away plugged in. And Feel-Away is a pheromone. So whenever cats rub their face on the couch, they're actually marking that area. Or sometimes they'll rub their face on you, and they're marking you as this is a safe person. I'm comfortable here. And they've recreated that pheromone and put it into little plug-ins like we do with scent things, and that pheromone is physically makes cats less stressed. And so we try to make it as comfortable for them as possible, because honestly, that's one of the biggest hurdles in owners bringing their cats to the vet is they feel like it's going to stress them out. And so they wait too long to bring them in. And then when they do finally get there, they're very, very sick. And so if we can try to make that process less stressful for them, hopefully we can catch those diseases a lot sooner and be more readily treatable.
Absolutely. I'll step out of the way here, and there's a new animal.
Who is this little guy?
This is Winston.
How old is Winston? What kind of dog do you think Winston is?
We're not sure what kind of dog we think he is, but he's about roughly a year and a half old.
Okay, sounds great. Does Winston like other dogs and cats, or would he be best in like a single pet household?
Definitely with other dogs. We haven't seen him around cats yet, but he likes to run with the bigger dogs outside. Oh, okay. So he definitely thinks he is a big dog and likes to play.
I love that. Napoleon syndrome. Smaller body, big personality.
Oh, definitely.
Hi, Winston. I know. Winston probably remembers me. He's like, I don't know about this one. She probably neutered me at some point in time. But yeah, Winston is such a sweet guy. And so if you have a couple of dogs at home that maybe need a playmate to really get them riled up, Winston might be for you.
Yeah. Bye, Winston.
See you, Winston. But kind of back to that, feline canine being split thing, we also have feline specific hospitalization areas. And so we have a cat room that is very, very insulated so that the noise from the rest of the hospital doesn't penetrate that room. Because cats, if they're too stressed out, they also don't heal well post-operatively or from whatever illness we're treating. And so we just really try to minimize the stress on these cats while they're in our care. Hi, Jalita.
You ready, Miss Diana, for the next one? Yeah, this one's going to be a real cute one coming up.
Oh, we had to bring our ball with us. Miss Diana, who is this?
This is Sally, and yes, she is obsessed with balls. Everywhere she goes, she just wants to either carry them, chew on them, squeak them, anything to do with balls she loves.
She is so sweet and curious. She is just all over me. But yeah, Sally, you are a sweet girl. Here, do you want this ball? Look, you dropped it. She's like, no, now I'm just distracted. So does she like other dogs and cats, or what kind of home is she looking for?
Definitely semi-active. She loves being outside. She's got these little tappy toes that she does, and she just sits there and taps them on the ground. It's adorable. She does have hip dysplasia, so that is kind of a setback for her being active. Even though she loves it, she just wants to run. But with the right household and the right medication, she will do great.
Sounds perfect. So if you are an outdoorsy person and need a partner to go on those hikes with you, she might be the one for you. But like she said, she does have hip dysplasia, and so it'll be very important that she goes to a home that just understands those limitations and is ready to keep her on a good joint supplement and be very mindful of her weight to help manage that condition long term. also must have a full stock of balls.
Absolutely.
Do you want that one to go back with you?
She is adorable. She'll
She
like
is
kick
really
it
good.
back, kind of like soccer.
She said Airbud doesn't have anything on me.
She's
Cute.
Can I say hi? Come on, Sal. Want to bring a ball? Come on. And now kitty cat. Come on.
So I wanted to ask you one thing while we're waiting for the next animal. I think it's going to be Cranmer coming up next, but in the meantime, talk about some things you guys offer at Hillcrest, procedure-wise, that are unique to not just Poplar Bluff, but the surrounding communities as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So there are a few different surgeries that we do that aren't readily offered in our region. A lot of them are more orthopedic. We do quite a bit of bone plating for like fracture repairs. And so unfortunately, you know, dogs and cats occasionally get hit by cars or fall out of things. And so we'll have a broken bone that needs to be repaired. So bone plating is the best way to do that. Not every fracture can be plated, but those that can be, that's the gold standard for repair. We also are the only clinic in Southeast Missouri that currently does what's called a CBLO procedure. So that stands for Cora-based leveling osteotomy. There'll be a quiz later. And that is a repair that's done for dogs that have torn their cruciate ligament. And so we've all heard of ACL tears in athletes. Dogs can tear their cruciate as well. And we're, like I said, the only clinic in the area that currently does that. And it's considered the best of the best as far as that procedure goes. Okay. We'll come back to that we'll come back to that in a second. Who do we have here?
This is Cranmer.
Hi, bud. What do you think? Oh, you're a sweet baby. Oh, are you not so shy? Are you only acting shy for the camera? So tell us a little bit about her.
Cranmer loves to run and play. She is a very hyper dog. She's 6 months old, so she just has all this puppy energy just built up all the time, so she's always ready to go, go, go.
So she needs a very active family.
Yes.
Maybe with kids?
Yes,
Have we
someone
seen
that
her
can-
with kids yet?
Yep,
Okay,
she's good
great.
with kids, so somebody that can just play with her all the time, that's got the same amount of energy she does.
Perfect. So if you've got kids that are driving you crazy and you need something to help distract them and burn off that energy, it sounds like it could be a good fit for both of them.
She's very sweet.
Hi, sweet girl. I know you're just nervous, Nellie. That's all right. Yes. Is that our last one for the day? Okay, so all of these animals definitely need loving homes, even more than the 5 that we saw today. They are packed full here at AWA. And so if you think that you have a little bit of extra space in your home, please come down and visit all of the animals that they have. And I'm sure we can find one that fits with your household.
And I was going to let Diana talk to you about how the adoption process works. It's very simple.
Yeah, so we've got a few questions that we really look at to see if you own or rent, and just to provide proof of that, if you've ever put down an animal, whether it's health reasons or whatever. And then another one that we really do look at is if you have any kids and if you have any other animals. If you do have another animal, we do suggest a meet and greet. This way we know that they get along and there is no return on the animal. So we want them to be in their forever home. Yeah.
That's great that you all do that screening, because I know I've heard so many times, oh, I adopted this animal and now they don't fit in with my crew, or it's not what I expected. And so by asking those questions, you really help find the best fit for their family, and that's perfect. I love that.
So talk about the procedures again that you guys do.
Oh, yeah. So there was just one more that we do, something called a hemilaminectomy. And a lot of people, dachshunds are the poster child for having this problem. But they blow a disc in their back and puts pressure on their spinal cord, and they'll pretty acutely become paralyzed. And you have only about a 24-hour window to do the surgery and hope that you can get them walking again. And so we're one of the only clinics in the area that has the appropriate imaging with the CT scanner to know which disc in their back is actually bulging, so you know where to go in and do that procedure at. And so having that imaging modality has really opened up being able to help more patients in a more urgent situation.
So if anybody has any questions when it comes to Hillcrest, how can they get a hold of you?
They can give us a call anytime at 573-785-1471 or stop by at 700 South Shelby Road, and we'd be more than happy to show you around.
Listen, when you don't want to be a veterinarian no more, just come by the radio station. We'll put you to work. You do a great job.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. But here, you can have this back.
Thank you so much. And if you're interested in adopting here today, give them a call at the Animal Welfare Alliance, 840-0664, 573-840-0664. Thank you again for watching, and thank you, Dr. Cather, for being here today, and thank you for all you guys do at Hillcrest Animal Hospital.
Yep. Thank you very much. We're happy to be here.
So make sure and share the video. Keep watching. We'll do this again in a couple of weeks. I'm Frankie Castile. Our broadcast is presented by Hillcrest Animal Hospital in Poplar Bluff.